Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest Builders. I am your host, MeleeWizard, and I went back to... backtrack to where I started from, was able to get two huge horns, and I also grabbed the dragon bones, because why not? But with the horns, I can get myself the horn rim bucket. And now we're off to see if we can get some water. Hopefully while avoiding those guys, because that feels like a really bad thing. Notably, something that I'm not exactly equipped for. What is this? The book is titled A Passage to Tanagel, Volume 5. How many years have passed since I departed my hometown of Cantlin? I know not. But at long last I have arrived in the land of Tanagel, which was once the capital of all Alfgard. Sadly, it is no more. Though I am yet far from Tanagel Castle, already the reek of death and despair is nigh unbearable. With the Dragonlord's castle just across the water, 'twould seem these lands have been the worst affected by the demon's curse. 'Tis a happy accident that this filter fountain escaped his unholy wrath. I can refill my flasks and continue my journey. All around here is contaminated by the curse, but anyone with so much as a bucket may draw sweet clear water from about the fountain. Rumors tell that it was left here by a scholar who hoped to use its purifying powers to bring life back to this land. He dwelt in a hermitage to the north of this place, where he conducted research into the formulation of holy water. If thou who readest this message dost intend to rid this land of the curse, I bid thee investigate this scholar's abode. I, meanwhile, will continue on. Every breath I take of this ashy air is harder than the last. I may not have long remaining to reach my destination. Sir Reginald Augustus Grains, Cantlin Brigade of Guards. Yep, just grab a whole bunch of water. Because I don't know how much I'm gonna need, and the more I have now, the less likely I'll have to come back. Curious what the symbol's supposed to be. Maybe that's the reason why this place is still, green. Oh dear. Nope, go away, go away, go away. Given that the enemies could deal with me rather handily in my current state, I imagine, saving is not a bad idea. And it feels like day and night doesn't really make much of a difference right now. Let me just... Oh, I see fire. Go ahead and grab that. Oh. Can I? Nope. And that is water, too. Interesting. Oh! And in spite of everything, I can harvest water from here, too. Feels odd, but I'll take it. There's a letter on top of the crate. It looks like it was written quite recently. I can't believe it. How unlucky can one man be? just when I hear that the builders finally arrived and us humans are on the up again, I only end up getting swept out to sea and wash up here in this wasteland. I found a book near a spring that said to go up north to find out how to make holy water, but there's nothing here. I'm going to use the last of my strength to climb up to the top of that hill and see what I can see. Oh boy. Ah, dang it. There's a spot, but... oh dear. I don't see a cave or anything down there. And that's where I started from. But I at least want to get a... okay, doesn't look like there's anything there. Oh dear. I don't like this, so I imagine that's partially the point. Oh! I found someone. But there's something written in the ash next to him. Oh, hollow, hidden stairs. Oh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Thankfully, that thing doesn't care too much about friendly fire. Oh, 20 of them. Ow! Ooh. There's an old faded letter on top of the crate. Several years have passed since I began my studies, and at long last I have almost achieved my names. I have all but discovered the wise by which holy water can be concocted, the very thing we need to banish the fiend's curse. But the monsters are no fools. Their attacks have been occurring more frequently of late. I must needs withdraw me to the innermost chamber and set traps to stymie their assaults. Whatever might become of me, I cannot allow humanity's only hope to be lost forever. The mess. Healing cream. That's where I... Okay. Okay, these guys weren't as bad as I feared they would be. So now it's just a matter of... there, can't do anything with those. First pile of bones. Life. I will actually save that for once, just in case because it's a full heal on top of everything else. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, your health was... Now that I actually see your health bar, not as bad as I was fearing it was going to be. It's like... You see, Death Knights and Green Dragons, and you think you're just going to get one shot. Thankfully, no. An old and crumpled piece of paper is lying on the floor, covered in faded writing. After umpteen years of painstaking experiments, I have finally come to a momentous realization. Without the power to build, I will never be able to produce the holy water I have spent my life researching. But my work hath not been for naught. Where I have failed, the legendary builder is destined to succeed. If by the grace of Rubis it is the builder who readeth this note, I hereby bequeath my magical altar to thee. Pray take it with thee, that it might serve a greater purpose. My time in this world will soon be at an end. Already I hear a dragon's dolorous roars fast approaching my doors. O great Mother Rubis, grant this accursed land thy blessing once more, I pray thee. The rest of the letter is singed beyond recognition. First things first. How do I get pure water, though? Because I've got regular water. But what about holy water, pure water? But at least I got a thing. So now I guess I just head back. Now that I know that I can actually fight these guys. It's a shame that they don't seem to drop anything worthwhile, at least as of yet. Okay. So I can get water from pretty much anywhere. But refill my hunger meter. Thank you. So I discovered a method to restore life to this ruined land. Okay. So what more can I do from here? Because, yeah, that's just regular water. Was there more to this? Yeah, now it's just gonna tell me to do the same thing all over again. Yeah, but how do I get holy water? That's the troubling part here. I don't understand what I have to do here. Because is this not pure water? Is this not? Purifies polluted water. Unless I have to actually be right next to the thing. Okay, I did have to be right next to the thing. Okay. Yeah. Only the tiles right next to it are actually purified. How the heck was I supposed to know that? Alright. banishes curses, but I need silver for that. Not that I'll be prone to actually use those, mind. Okay. Let's go ahead and make some more, because why not? I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need. Hopefully I'll be able to make a chest soon. Just knowing that I don't necessarily have to avoid these guys is a big, big thing. Oh, I could have just brought that statue here. Oh well. What sorcery is this? Why doth that water shine and sparkle so? 'Tis holy water, thou sayest. Why, if one were to sprinkle holy water upon this unholy land, it might very well... Oh, my hero. My poor hero. What, oh? Didst thou just hear a voice just then, or are my old ears playing tricks on me? Ah, so thou didst hear too, and thou warrantest it came from the statue? Could it be that the statue is no statue at all, but a human being frozen in stone? Hurry, Melee, to the statue! Mayhap that holy water of thine might be of use. Alright. See, for some reason I thought that was Merlin talking about the hero thing. I didn't realize. Because I wasn't looking at the name bar, or perhaps lack thereof. Well, where am I? Hath the spell been lifted? Art thou the one who did rouse me from my slumber? Let me look upon thy face. How indomitable thine expression, how dignified thy features. Verily, I sense a great power within thee. Just as I did when I first met someone I once knew. Thou art the builder, art thou not? The one who is blessed with the power to create. When the Dragon Lord took power and stole the light from the sky, I thought that all hope was lost. And so I recited a charm and turned myself to stone. I know not how many years have passed since that moment, but 'twould seem the Dragon Lord's reign of darkness continueth still. And yet, now that thou art with us, hope is returned. For thou art the builder, the one blessed by benevolent Rubis herself to make Alefgard rise again. Melee, wheresoever thou journeyest, I shall follow. For the path that thou treadest will lead us back to the light. By the goddess, verily the statue hath come to life. This miracle is as a shining beacon of hope in this darkened domain. All that remaineth is to journey forth to the ruins of Tangential Castle and bring about its rebirth in the same wise. If we can stay alive that long, Melee, I sense a great evil approaching. Oh boy. Melee, I am sore afeard. A great evil is approaching. 'Twould seem the hated Dragon Lord, or else one of his unholy servants, hath taken heed of the princess's revival. The princess is a budding beacon of hope in these benighted lands. We must protect her at all costs. 'Twould not do to face this battle unprepared? Tell me, Melee, art thou hungered? Then allow me to share a half part of the mists I have collected with thee. Come, Melee, pucker thy lips. That is good, because there's really be no way to survive otherwise. How farest thou now? Doth thy body brim with vim and vigor? Yep. Then I beg thee, Melee, let not these marauding monsters snuff out Tangentle's only hope. If e'er this land is to see the light again, we must make our way to Tangentle Castle and ensure its revival. Alright, where are you? There you are. Ooh, cloth. Good. Oh. Alright then. I'm getting a blue teleportal now? The light. My eyes burn. Take thy light away. It is not needed here. This half of the world is mine. All mine! Oh, really? A fine display, Melee. I never supposed thou wert capable of such fine deeds of arms. But why look'st thou so solemn? Such gravitas does not suit this happy occasion, nor thy face, for that matter. What? Thou didst hear a fearful voice from afar? It was nothing of the sort, I assure thee. Mayhap your mind is merely overstrained from the battle. After all, thou art the builder, not a warrior. Forgive me for asking so much of thee. And yet it seems thou hast been granted suitable reward for thine endeavors. That is a teleportal, is it not? On the morrow, I would bid you journey through that teleportal and seek out the ruins of Tangentle Castle. But as for today, thy work is done. My shack is but a meager place, riddled with holes, but if you can repair them, it is yours to rest in. Yeah, I noticed that it wasn't completely intact. There we go. A thousand thanks, Melee. Thou hast delivered me from the monsters. Pardon? Thou didst hear a strange voice drifting upon the wind? I cannot claim to have heard the same. If I had heard such a terrifying thing, I am certain I would remember it. Mayhap the day's exertions have frayed thy nerves somewhat. Why not rest for the moment? I am sure thou wilt feel much better come the morrow. Still no chest, which is a concern. Aha! But it does have a vertical reach as well. Good to know. Alright. I mean, I can't place that. There we go. There's that spot up there. That has me curious. Oh, okay. I wanna see what that's... if I can. we go. Quite curious. Aha! Slurp. Hello, human. Have you come up here to see the view too? Apparently this world oozed to be really pretty, but it's not anymore. I've never seen anything pretty before. Have you, human? Okay, so I need to make a shovel first. But at least now that's something to do later. Oh. And there's something over here. I figured looking around to see if there was anything around here might have been a better... Considering how far along we are in the video, I might as well see what was going on around here. Oh boy. And I am not even guaranteed to hit you. It's Tangential Sanctuary. Oh, crap. Oh, you can heal yourself. Great. Fortunately, it looks like I can't really do anything here because I can't bust my way in. But at least I know it's there now. Hold on. Yeah, I saw you. I'm starting to be a bit more aware of these guys. Or at least, I mean, they're camouflaged pretty well, but I'm at least starting to spot the difference. Mostly if it was just, you know, one block by itself. Of course, sometimes a block by itself is just a block by itself. So I'll need to grab a shovel and dig up a flower for that slime. And then once I get some stronger weapons, I can bust my way into the Tangential Sanctuary and see what that's about. Not to mention I've got coarse cloth now. Which means I should be able to... I can make some armor, right? Yes. And I have just enough to do that with. Good. Better than nothing. Okay. Don't do combat near the flowers. So, I guess join me next time when I head through the teleportal, and I guess we'll see what kind of state Tangential Castle is in. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.